Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we're not going to be doing a vintage to vintage video, we're going to be doing a live stream selling video. I'm going to be taking you through the whole process of me going live, selling stuff on an auction. You're going to see me doing it, you're going to see how much money I make, the whole process. Maybe you want to get into it. You're also going to see the potential of buying from live streams. It's a whole new world to those of you who haven't seen it, and it's all hosted through Whatnot. So some of you might know that I've been at university for the last year and I've just moved home for the summer. So we've got a temporary setup going on at the moment in terms of storing my stuff to sell. Literally just using a garage where we sort something out more serious. But here's the kind of thing that I am going to be selling on Whatnot later. Lots of these Miler sets, as you can see. A lot of dry fit stuff, some rare Air Maxi bits, some vintage Nike. We got it all going on, just a portion of what I've actually started to get hung out. I'm gonna be dropping some of these P6000s for £1, which should be pretty crazy because the money in them is ridiculous. And maybe even a bit of Lego, you never know. So the way I do it with streaming on Whatnot is I start everything at £1, like no reserve price, just £1 and see what it bids to, which I find really interesting. It's such a fun way of selling items, like you can actually interact with an audience, a chat while you're selling. It's great, to be honest. And you guys can join me and any of the other sellers on Whatnot watching these lives and get £10 absolutely free to spend. It's like a tenner in your bank account. All you have to do to get that is click the link in the description. It's basically free money. Give it a go. If you've never heard of Whatnot, you'll become instantly addicted. It's an amazing shopping experience. So let me show you how I get the stock for the Whatnot streams. So a couple of bits that you're going to see up tonight are these black Windrunner jackets. Now, how I get these is actually on a VINTED monitor. So as I say, I use a VINTED monitor, and what a VINTED monitor does is ping items that come up on VINTED across different categories. You can set your own parameters, so it only pings basically profitable items, and you can either fast buy them, or you can set up auto buy, so it automatically buys profitable items for you. As you can see, it monitors tons of categories and you can create your own across tons of regions in Europe, practically all of them. So if you want to get involved in that, then there's also a link in the description. Anyway, it's time to make a thumbnail for our upcoming Whatnot stream this evening. All right, pretty simple with the thumbnail, but we're going with it. Now it's time to get set up and get a stream going. Right, so the stream is all done and dusted. When you're doing a stream, everything's going on. You got the chat, the bids, so it's quite hard to get content while you're doing it. But I have got a live recording of the stream, so I think the best thing to do is show you some of the stuff I was selling, some of the price it went for. Let's cut to that now. I'm saying, got some banging stuff for you guys today, I'm not gonna lie. Hoping to drop some P6000s brand new with the box. Tech Fleece, the OG one, really hard to find nowadays. As you can see, absolutely beautiful. Won't find many of these, but an absolute banger at £5, £6 coming in. We've got lots of stuff over there waiting to go, so £13 to Cameron. Well done, mate. Blue Shimmer, size medium. Blue Shimmer Windrunner in immaculate, pristine condition. Pristine. Size medium at 19 quid. Not gonna find it that cheap anywhere else. We've got 28 coming in, 32 coming in. Oh my gosh, that's gone for £32. Right, so as you can see, pretty fun in terms of buying. Really, really good place to shop for your clothes. And as a seller, it's a great way to clear through stock. We got all of those orders packed up just after, sent out. And as I said we would do, we'll break down the analytics of the show. We sold a total of 32 items, which is pretty good. That was 15 shipments, because on Whatnot, a lot of people buy bundles. And in terms of total sales, we received £975 in roughly the hour period that we were streaming. So it's a really, really good platform for pumping through a lot of stock quickly, even although the margins might be a bit lower. So on that £975, I'd assume the margin to be around £300 to £400. Probably not the same margin you're going to get on other platforms, but as you can see, where else can you sell £975 worth of stock in an hour? It's a game of smaller margins and higher quantity, but I do really, really enjoy it. If you guys are interested in checking out Whatnot, there's a link down below. If you want to get into selling, then the best place to source stock is AutoFlipped, my reselling server. There's a link down below for that as well. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos, and I will see you in the next one.